Welcome back to the BMB Spoilers channel. Today we bring you an explosive, heart-wrenching storyline that has left fans reeling. In one of the most jaw-dropping twists in CBS's The Bold and the Beautiful, long-buried secrets and devastating past decisions collide in a narrative that is as intricate as it is tragic. Prepare yourselves as we unravel the shocking developments that have rocked the lives of Finn, Poppy, Steffy, and everyone caught in this relentless web of deceit and regret. The storm began when Finn discovered a truth that would forever alter the course of his life. He is the biological father of Luna. For over 2 decades, Poppy had hidden this secret, convinced that silence was the best way to protect Finn from upheaval. When the revelation finally surfaced, Finn was utterly shocked. His world, built on trust and honesty, shattered in an instant. The secret was not merely a detail from the past, it was a legacy of deception that had quietly festered for more than 20 years, and it left Finn questioning everything he thought he knew about his life and his identity. Poppy, racked with guilt and internal conflict, admitted that she had concealed the truth not to hurt Finn, but to spare him from the chaos that might ensue. She claimed her intentions were solely to protect his stable life. However, Finn was far from convinced. He argued that by embracing his role as Luna's father and actively participating in her upbringing, he could ensure that she would not stray down a dark path, a path that might even lead her to become entangled in criminal activity or, worse, commit unforgivable acts. His belief was rooted in the conviction that his guidance and love could steer Luna away from a destiny of moral decay and violence. As the gravity of the secret pressed down on him, Finn's integrity demanded full transparency. Being a man of unwavering honesty, he felt it was imperative that his wife, Steffy, be informed of the truth. Finn believed that shielding her would only compound the betrayal and that their marital foundation should be built on openness, even if the revelation would inevitably unleash a torrent of complications. Yet, Poppy vehemently opposed this idea. Her fear was palpable: if Steffy learned the truth, it would not remain contained for long. The secret, once spoken, would ripple through their social circles and media, impacting not only Finn but Poppy herself in ways she could neither control nor predict. Amidst the swirling controversy of secrets and betrayal lies a deeply troubling facet of the past that adds an extra layer of darkness to the narrative. It turns out that during that long-ago liaison between Poppy and Finn, Finn was under the age of 16. Even though this encounter occurred more than 20 years ago, its implications are enormous. The fact that Poppy engaged in a relationship with a minor now haunts her, as it carries the potential for severe legal consequences. This historical misstep casts an ominous shadow over the present, compounding the already high stakes of the unfolding drama. The simmering tension eventually reached a boiling point during an explosive confrontation between Finn and Poppy. Emotions ran so high that the atmosphere turned from one of painful revelations to one of uncontrollable anger and despair. In a moment of impulsive fury, a minute where reason gave way to overwhelming emotion, Poppy, in a state of utter panic, grabbed a knife. In the ensuing struggle, she accidentally fatally stabbed Finn. The act was not premeditated. It was an instantaneous, tragic lapse where fear and desperation took control. Poppy was immediately overcome with horror at what she had done. The gravity of taking a life, even by accident, sent shockwaves through her conscience. Now, faced with the harrowing reality of her actions, Poppy's primary concern shifted to self-preservation. Terror-stricken at the thought of imprisonment and the inevitable unraveling of her past misdeeds, she made a fateful decision. Believing that the best way to avoid the legal repercussions was to hide the evidence, she clandestinely transported Finn's body to a secluded forest and buried it in an attempt to erase any trace of the crime. In her desperate mind, the disappearance of Finn would serve as a temporary safeguard, a secret that would remain buried with him, hidden away from prying eyes and a relentless pursuit of justice. However, no cover-up can escape the scrutiny of fate forever. Finn's sudden and unexplained disappearance did not go unnoticed. Steffy, whose life had been built on trust and loyalty, soon grew suspicious of the circumstances surrounding her husband's vanishing. Her instincts, sharpened by years of navigating the treacherous waters of deceit that characterized the Forrester family, led her to take action. It was only a matter of time before her concerns would force her to contact the authorities. The inevitable police investigation promised to unravel the carefully constructed facade Poppy had built, threatening to expose not only the accidental murder but also the decades-old secrets that had already destabilized their lives. This looming investigation raises the pressing question: will the police uncover that it was Poppy who was responsible for Finn's untimely death? And if so, how will the truth impact the lives of those already burdened by the weight of hidden histories? The tension is palpable as the clock ticks down to the moment when the secrets of the past collide with the demands of justice in the present. Every moment of silence is laden with the threat of exposure, and every unanswered question adds another layer of suspense to this already complex storyline. Adding to the intrigue is the uncertainty surrounding Finn's fate from a production standpoint. Tenor Novlan, the actor who has captivated audiences with his portrayal of Finn, has yet to confirm whether his character will indeed be written off the show permanently. If Finn's death becomes a definitive part of the narrative, it would represent not just a dramatic twist but also a profound loss for fans who have come to identify with his moral fortitude and unwavering honesty. The possibility of losing such a central figure in the storyline has left the fanbase in a state of anxious anticipation, wondering if this tragic end will be the final chapter of Finn's journey. As the investigation looms and every secret threatens to burst into the open, the drama within the bold and the beautiful intensifies. The intertwining of past missteps, long-held secrets, and a catastrophic accident has set the stage for a narrative that promises even more twists and turns. Poppy's desperate attempt to protect herself by burying Finn's body is a gamble, a temporary solution that could very well lead to an irreversible collapse of the fragile web of lies she has spun over decades. In the end, this storyline is a testament to the complexities of human relationships, the destructive power of secrets, and the inevitable consequences of past actions. With every new episode, the stakes grow higher, and the pressure mounts on each character to confront the truths they have tried so hard to bury. Will Steffy's relentless pursuit of the truth lead to justice for Finn? Or will Poppy's carefully concealed crime remain hidden, allowing the echoes of the past to continue haunting the present? Stay tuned to the B&B Spoilers channel for more updates on this riveting storyline. As the investigation inches closer to the truth and the hidden secrets of the past threaten to consume everyone involved, one thing is clear: the bold and the beautiful has never been more dramatic, more dangerous, or more heart-wrenching. Every twist in the plot brings us closer to an explosive climax that could redefine the future of the show. For now, all eyes remain fixed on the unfolding drama, waiting with bated breath to see whether justice will prevail or if the past will forever dictate the fate of these unforgettable characters. Next, we're diving into the latest power struggles, seduction attempts, and unexpected paternity revelations shaking up the bold and the beautiful. There's never a dull moment in Los Angeles, and this week, it seems that Carter, Hope, Steffy, Finn, and even Daphne are tangled in a web of manipulation, ambition, and intrigue. But the biggest headline? Finn's shocking discovery that Luna is his daughter, a revelation that could send shockwaves through the Finnegan, Logan, and Forrester families. With Steffy's sharp attitude, Carter caught between two alluring women, and Zende trying, and failing, to be relevant, there's plenty to unpack. Let's break it all down and analyze what's really going on. The perfume, the power, and the ploy. Carter falls under Daphne's spell. If Carter thought his reign at Forrester Creations would be a smooth ride, Daphne Rose made sure he had more than just business on his mind. With all the subtlety of a runaway train, Daphne bulldozed her way into Carter's space, dripping with perfume and seduction. Her approach? A full-scale sensory assault. Spritzing a different scent behind each ear, Daphne lured Carter into a bizarre game of follow your nose, leaving him confused but undeniably intrigued. Was her perfume drugged? Or was Carter just so enthralled by the mystery that he found himself gravitating toward her despite himself? Of course, just as Daphne's carefully crafted seduction was reaching its peak, Hope Logan walked in. What happened next was the kind of awkward, unexpected moment that only B&B could deliver. Hope, rather than questioning Daphne's antics, leaned in and sniffed her, taking the bait completely. Now, here's a thought: what if Daphne's game isn't just about Carter? What if Hope is also a potential conquest? Imagine the sheer chaos if Daphne seduced Hope away from Carter, sending him into a tailspin. Could the bold and the beautiful be setting up a shocking new love triangle? Zende's creative reinvention, a double agent or just dead weight? Zende Forrester Dominguez has been lurking around the fringes of Forrester Creations, caught in a limbo between being a legitimate designer and an informant for Steffy. But so far, his contributions have been laughable at best. Once upon a time, Zende's design skills were so questionable that he nearly tanked the Hope for the Future line. Now, he's suddenly being praised for his work, despite the fact that his fashion education came from YouTube tutorials rather than an actual design school. Is Forrester so desperate for talent that they're willing to settle for digital age DIY couture? Even more amusing is Zende's role in Steffy's corporate takeover scheme. As a supposed double agent, his job was to provide critical intel. Instead, all he's done is nod along while Steffy laid out her mustache-twirling plans. When Daphne waltzed in, there was a brief moment where it seemed like sparks might fly between her and Zende. A potential romance between them could have added some much-needed intrigue, but instead, Zende disappeared to learn more design techniques online. If he keeps this up, he might as well start an Etsy shop and leave Forrester Creations to the professionals. Steffy's takeover attempt, the art of not-so-subtle manipulation. Steffy Forrester clearly does not do subtlety. If she had any hopes of sneaking back into Forrester Creations and covertly reclaiming control, she threw those out the window the moment she marched in and started wagging her finger at Hope Logan. Claiming she had returned for the sake of her family's legacy, Steffy immediately undermined her own credibility by ranting about how she and Ridge were robbed. The sheer level of entitlement dripping from her words was so over the top that even Hope Logan, hardly the most ruthless player in the game, was instantly suspicious. The irony? Steffy has lost all her finesse. There was a time when she was sharp, strategic, and even charming when she needed to be. But now, she's all smugness and hostility, with zero ability to play nice with her enemies to get what she wants. How does Finn even stand her at this point? If she keeps this up, Kelly and Hayes might have to stage an intervention to bring their mother back down to earth. Or better yet, maybe she should take a step back and let Daphne do the heavy lifting. Finn's paternity bombshell: is Luna a worthy character for the drama? The biggest shocker this week? Finn's long-lost paternity mystery finally reaching its climax. Luna is his daughter. But here's the real question: should we even care? Luna has been floundering in the background, struggling to prove she's more than just a young, wide-eyed presence in Los Angeles. Now that she's officially part of the Finnegan bloodline, her character needs serious development to justify all the drama surrounding her existence. Even more crucially, what happens now? Steffy has zero interest in letting Finn develop a relationship with Luna, seeing her as an unwanted complication in their already fragile marriage. But if Finn walks away from Luna, to keep Steffy happy, who will step in? Sheila Carter, the grandmother nobody wanted. Or the mentor Luna needs? Enter Sheila Carter, the human tornado of chaos. For months, Sheila has been lurking in the shadows, appearing just often enough to remind everyone she exists. But now? She might have found the perfect way to pull Finn back into her world, through Luna. Sheila has always blamed Jack Finnegan for her lack of involvement in Finn's life. Now that she knows Luna is her granddaughter, she might see this as a second chance at redemption. But can Luna handle a woman like Sheila? If Finn abandons his daughter, Sheila could step in as the only guiding force Luna has, molding her into a version of herself, dangerous, cunning, and manipulative. Could we see Sheila turn Luna into her apprentice in deception and power plays? If that happens, Steffy and Finn will have far bigger problems than a custody battle. Final thoughts: who will come out on top? With power struggles, betrayals, and manipulations reaching new heights, the B&B world is about to be flipped upside down. Carter is dangerously close to falling for Daphne's tricks, which could cost him everything. Zende remains an enigma. Will he finally step up, or will he continue to be a background character? Steffy needs to regain her tactical skills before she loses everything. Finn faces the hardest decision of his life. Will he fight for his daughter or abandon her for Steffy? Sheila is ready to pounce on the opportunity to build a relationship with Luna, and that should terrify everyone. No matter how this unfolds, one thing is clear: Luna's existence has changed everything. So, what do you think, B&B fans? Will Steffy's power play succeed? Will Finn step up as a father? And could Daphne's seduction tactics lead to something truly unexpected?